What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction with all. Okay. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction with your host, the ignorant eclectic mad genius. And today we are checking out River TV's what's the name again? We're reacting to River TV again. Um Khloe Kardashian forced Tristan Thompson to get a vasectomy. First and foremost, forced is crazy. Secondly, vasectomies, you know what I mean? They can be a good thing, but you know what I mean, that's between you and your partner. Uh Man, I'm just gonna stop talking. We're gonna check this out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe on the road to 1,000 subs, man. Love each and every last one of y'all. Let's do this.
That was me.
Yeah.
Tristan may have had a little ultimatum from me. Sometimes you have to get forced into the right decision.
River TV.
What? Forced into the right decision.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. Khloe Kardashian and her ex, as well as the father of her two children, her baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, sat down on her podcast and they discussed a plethora of different things. And one of those things in particular was the fact that she was, the reason why he actually went and got a vasectomy. So we're going to go ahead and just dive right into the conversation. And of course, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this entire situation.
Do you want to have more kids in the future?
I think I signed off for 2 embryos, so I mean, if I do have more kids, it'll be coming from you. I already have enough baby moms. I don't want no more.
Yeah,
More
smart.
than enough.
And who helped you fix that decision?
He's like, oh yeah, I have
What?
2
She sound controlling this shit.
embryos with you.
I think I signed off for 2 embryos, so I mean, if I do have more kids, it'll be coming from.
As in, they have 2 fertilized embryos somewhere with her egg and his, fused together so that in the event that she wants more children, she has the option to have more children. Mind you, they're not married. They're both single. They have 2 different lives or whatever's going on.
But also, isn't Tristan bi? Never mind.
But she isn't in control of him having 2 more children.
That's crazy.
That was me.
Yeah.
Tristan may have had a little ultimatum from me.
What? Getting neutered?
Yep.
Calling it getting neutered is absolutely wild. Like, first of all, calling it getting neutered, calling it as a man yourself getting neutered is absolutely wild.
Getting neutered?
But also, the fact that
neutered?
you, as a single woman, are giving a man an ultimatum on what he can do with his own body is absurd. And we have to call the things out, right?
Yeah.
Like, we have to say the things that nobody wants to say, because if it was the other way around and he did not want to have any more children and he's telling her, like, hey, you need to go get your tubes tied, the internet would be in an uproar.
Yep.
That was me.
Yeah.
When you're having a man there with his own autonomy, that you're giving him an ultimatum on what he can and cannot do with his potential seed.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta lay them nuts on the table.
What? Okay.
It's a podcast. You can say,
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Shout out our sponsors. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you have to make the right sometimes we had a
No,
conversation.
sometimes you have to get forced into the right decision.
Now, I want to say this, right?
Forced.
And I want to be very clear
Y'all
before
heard
I
that. Words
continue
mean
the
things.
conversation. I am not saying that this man should be out here and just be irresponsible with his seed and getting everybody pregnant. I'm not saying that. First of all, I think it's crazy how a lot of people are out here and have multiple kids and are getting multiple women pregnant, because like all of them are out there unprotected. First of all, that's already, its own conversation to itself. But I believe that this is not something that somebody should force on somebody else.
Sometimes you have to get forced into the right decision.
I can see if you guys are in a marriage and a long-term relationship and you guys have a conversation. It's like, hey, birth control is doing this to my body. Maybe you should be the one to do this because it's reversible. I can see you guys coming.
It's not, well, okay, it is reversible, but the longer that you have a vasectomy, the longer that you have because one of my brothers has a vasectomy, and then one of my homies has a vasectomy, and the longer that you wait to basically get it reversed, the less likely it is to be able to for you to have kids again.
To an agreement of a conversation, but letting it be known publicly that you gave this man who is not your husband, who is not even in a relationship with you, an ultimatum as to him getting a vasectomy is wild.
Yeah, you know, I've been a little hard-headed at times, more times than not.
Yeah.
Which I wish I wasn't as stubborn. But you know, I guess I am an experienced learner. I learn from experience, not as much as like being told.
Now, I have to say this, right? Khloe was in a very public relationship with Lamar Odom, and everybody knows that, you know, from what it seemed like, she gave him everything, right? Like, she was there for him. He had so many problems, and she helped him, and she covered for him, and she stayed with him. And of all the sisters, you know, a lot of fans, right, their fan base, they wanted her to win, right? They wanted her to have that happily ever after because they felt like she was the most authentic, the most real, whatever. And so when she got with Tristan, it's like they were hoping that that would have been that situation. Obviously, it wasn't, right? They talked about it even on the podcast that, you know, he cheated on her multiple times.
Like, I saw you did a podcast and you were like, I would do anything for Khloe. And I saw a lot of the comments were like, oh, you would do anything but be faithful.
Long story short, it just didn't work out, right? But when you are forcefully
If we being honest, bro, how many of the Kardashians, or is she a Jenner? Or, I don't know. How many of those individuals have not been cheated on? All of them. I know. It's.
keeping yourself in a position that you are making sure that you are the last baby mama, that's crazy to me. Because I don't know if other people will see it that way or not, but it is absolutely a form of control. Right? You want to have a form of control over a man. And sometimes women will do this. They will sit down and make it seem like it's like the best thing for the man and like it's such a great idea. And they're doing this to, you know, support him and to help him. When in actuality, it's just, you know, their own ego that they're trying to protect.
Tristan may have had a little ultimatum from me.
This is somebody that you dating. And while they were like on the outs, she decided to have the second baby. So now she has the ability that if she wants to have 2 more babies out of this situation with the man that she's not in a relationship with, she has control over that.
So, no more kids for you.
No more kids unless it's coming from Khloe's embryos. Yes.
And if he wants to have more children, he would have to, you know, get that reversed and then have that option. That's foolishness.
You did save sperm in case you wanted to do that.
So hold on.
But literally, it's all up to what's his name, Tristan. I mean, if he doesn't put his foot down, she knows he's not gonna put his foot down, and she knows that she can do whatever she pleases. I'm pretty sure she has some things on Tristan that Tristan likes that Tristan doesn't want out there. So he's gonna do what she had. He's gonna do what she tells him to do. That's simple.
What do we have right now?
We saved sperm because I said,
That's
what
simple.
if you get married and your wife doesn't have kids and you want to do that? So we did that because you could also reverse it.
Why would you need to save the sperm if he could reverse it? First of all, okay, the fact that he don't even know everything that's going on and he got to ask her is foolishness in itself.
So hold on. What do we have right now?
The fact that he have to ask her what the program is and what he got going on don't make no sense. That already don't make any sense. But then also, why would he need to save anything if it's reversible? That means that there's a new girlfriend, just like how he met you and decides that he wants to have children with her. You have the authority to now say yes or no because that's not his wife and you don't agree to it. Why do you have so much control? Why do you have so much control over this situation?
But
No, I'm not laying down on that table again.
okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. You were like up and walking.
Yeah, it was 15 minutes. It's quick. I tell guys, it's very quick. I remember going home and watching.
I wasn't there. I just meant the next day I remember you took True to lunch.
As you can see here, the first comment says, these chicks will do everything but get married before having kids. Next comment says, Khloe is literally...
Bro, I'll be honest with you. As much as I'll just speak on my last situation. As much as I love my ex, yeah, as much as I love the person that I was with before, bro, marriage is just, I don't know, especially these days. I just don't know. I don't know if it's the smartest thing, unless you got a prenup and you got everything written out. If you ain't got none of that, I don't know if it's the best thing, but that's just me. Also, DNA test is a mandatory thing.
Proud of this? How embarrassing for her, LOL. Next comment says, girl, you look desperate. Next comment says, cringe. Next comment says, so she has his reproductive future in her hands? That's weird. Next comment says, not her thinking this is a flex, crying laughing face. There was a lot of people who were also in the comments, right, bigging her up. Like, yeah, she gave him great advice. And yeah, like, we love this for her. And yeah, you know, she's smart and men should listen to the women that they're with. A mess. A mess. But the majority of people, and ironically, like, women were like, girl, no. What are you talking about? Why do you think that this is okay? And the reason why women are not having this perspective is because they know that if it was the other way around, they'll be like, no man can't tell me what to do.
That was me.
Bingo.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the comment section saw it for what it is. Foolishness.
What the girls be doing? Clock
It is
it. River
absolutely
clocked it.
foolish. And again, if you are, you know, in a space and you come to some kind of, you know, idea that, you know, this is the right thing for you and for yourself, nobody shouldn't be able to tell you nothing. But to sit down on a public platform and be like, yeah, I gave him an ultimatum and be proud about it and jolly about it. And then, you know, having the control on if he can have children with his future wife is absurd.
Hey, man, listen, it is what it is. Shout out to River TV. Like usual, the link for her original video will be in the link in the description below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me know, do you believe that this is okay? And if you would you allow this to happen? If you a woman, what do you think about this? Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think that she should have control? Do you think you should have control over your husband's semen, and if he can have kids if y'all not together? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.